which Kurt Cobain insisted was not his real one, was in stark contrast to the attention that he was used to receiving as the only boy, and he became very resentful towards his stepmother. Kurt Cobain's mother dated a man who was abusive. Kurt witnessed the domestic violence inflicted upon her, with one incident resulting in her being hospitalized with a broken arm. His mother refused to press charges and remained committed to her relationship with this man. Kurt was very defiant towards adults during this period and began bullying another boy at school. His father and his stepmother took him to a therapist who concluded that he would benefit from a single family environment. Both sides of the family unsuccessfully attempted to reunite his parents. On June 28, 1979, Kurt Cobain's mother granted full custody to his father. Kurt Cobain's teen rebellion quickly became overwhelming for his father, who placed him in the care of family and friends. While living with a born-again Christian family of his friend Jesse Reed, Kurt Cobain became a devout Christian, and he regularly attended church services. He later renounced Christianity, engaging in what was described as anti-God rants. The song Lithium is about his experience while living with the Reed family. Religion remained an important part of his personal lives and beliefs. Although uninterested in sports, Kurt was enrolled in a junior high school wrestling team at the insistence of his father. He was a skilled wrestler, but despised the experience because of the ridicule that he endured from his teammates and coach. He allowed himself to be pinned in an attempt to sadden his father. Later, his father enlisted him in Little League baseball team, where Kurt Cobain intentionally would strike out to avoid playing. Kurt befriended a gay student at school, and was bullied by peers who concluded that he was gay as well. In an interview, he said that he liked being associated with a gay identity because he did not like people, and when they thought that he was gay, they left him alone. He said, "I started being really proud of the fact that I was gay, even though I wasn't." His friend tried to kiss him, and Kurt Cobain backed away, explaining to his friend that he was not gay. But he still remained friends with them. According to Kurt Cobain, he used to spray paint "God is gay" on pickup trucks in the Aberdeen area. On his Kurt's absence when he was on the road touring. Tracy supported the couple by working at the cafeteria of the Boeing plant in Auburn, Washington, often stealing food. Kurt spent most of his time sleeping into the late evening, watching television and concentrating on art projects. Tracy's insistence that he get a job caused arguments overdosed on painkillers in his motel room and fell into a coma. After he recovered from that, Courtney Love helped stage an intervention for him, and he went to rehab. But Kurt Cobain left rehab early and went back to Seattle. And when he went back, he committed suicide with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And when he went back, he unalived himself with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head on April 5th, 1994, in the home that he shared with Courtney Love. While Courtney Love was away in rehab, his last words to Courtney were, "Whatever happens, you made a great album." There were those who blamed Courtney for Kurt's downfall after his death. In 1994, Courtney mused about losing her prince on a white horse. She said, "I felt like mourning him was really selfish because it would make him feel guilty. And the best thing to do was to pray for him and show him joy, so he could feel the vibration of joy. But now I know he's dissipated and he's gone. There's nothing left." Kurt Cobain was only 27 years old when he died. You know, they talk about the 27 Club. I think it was Amy Winehouse that died at 27, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix. There's a group of celebrities that died at this age, way too young. And reading about him and learning more. Hold on. While I was reading about him, I thought of personality types, because it seemed that he felt a lot. And when I was reading about him, a personality type just popped into my head because it reminded me of a friend. And I said, "I'm sure he's this," so I googled it. And it said that he was an INFP, which is on the Myers-Briggs personality test. And I'll tell you what that means. So, he was a dreamer and a feeler with a wide range of emotions. He was very sensitive and intuitive, and he had a great desire to help others. He was very creative and an imaginative person with a deep desire to learn and grow in all areas of life. He was a true humanitarian who wanted to give to others. In his music, he wanted to teach the world about peace, love, and the human condition. And I think that rings so true when we hear about how he operated from a young age, from him feeling so disappointed and ashamed at his parents' divorce and only wanting to have that security and love and that two-parent household that he felt so deeply, and he didn't know what to do with those emotions, you know, and how he stood up for people that didn't even align with him personally, how he was for gay rights and basic human rights and just respect and love for all people, and his frustrations with people, his fans who bought his music, who showed up to the concerts, that gave him money. He was upset that they didn't align with those beliefs, you know, not all of them, but some. Also, I want to add that it's pretty obvious that Kurt Cobain suffered from some childhood trauma for sure, but also neglect from his parents, in the way that he had such a disappointment as a kid, which is so heartbreaking, and his parents didn't seem to be equipped to know how to support him through that divorce in a healthy way, because he was already heartbroken, and then he's living with his mom, which is not a good situation, and then she threatens him, "If you don't do this, you have and knew